Today I will be teaching most of you out there how to create War Thunder cinematics. It is very easy to understand and most of the aspects will be taught in this one video. So starting off, you will need Max Graphics. If your PC can't handle ray tracing, then it is completely fine since it affects little. To start recording, you will need at least a 1080p screen, an OBS Studio. You need a processor that can run both OBS and War Thunder at the same time to reduce lag and freezing. My specs are usually listed in the description of my newer videos. They are not the minimum requirements. It is just what I recommend to start your journey of video making. I don't have any recommended OBS settings, but you can search up best settings on YouTube. Warning: those best settings can be very CPU demanding. When I record with OBS, I have NVIDIA filters on. If you look at the gameplay, it might look different from what your War Thunder looks like. That is because of NVIDIA filters. Now, when I edit, I use this editing studio called DaVinci Resolve 19. It is completely free, but it takes quite a PC to run it. Again, I recommend my specs, but they are not the minimum requirements. Skip to 940 for the tutorial. It is not hard and it is very easy to understand. I will guide you through most of the controls, which will hopefully get you started on your career.
talking to my friends, but it's too late. What's the point? Yeah, it's so fucking tiring. Like, what's the point? I'm done with lying. I gave you so many chances. It's almost criminal. Yeah, I gave you so many chances. Should've known because you fucked it up again. Fuck it off, you toxic, but fooled it all. Shut the fuck up, you done fucked it up again. Fuck it off, you toxic, but fooled it all. Shut the fuck up, you done. Here we are again. I'm sitting here, wishing I was dead, wondering if just anything could've did. Cause I've been asking what's the point? Yeah, it's so fucking tiring. Like, what's the point? I'm done with lying. I gave you so many chances. It's almost criminal. Yeah, I gave you so many chances. Should've known because you fucked it up again. Fuck it off, you toxic, but fooled it all. Shut the fuck up, you done fucked it up again. Fuck it off, you toxic, but fooled it all. Shut the fuck up, you done.
So now I am in the replays. I will proceed to show you how I do camera movements, keybinds, and all the other settings and stuff. First go into controls, then spectator camera. There you will find everything like the keybinds and settings. Now, I recommend camera inertia somewhere 30% to 45% as it is quick and fast. If you don't have a low sensitivity mouse, then I recommend increasing the free camera inertia. Now, go to the movement keybinds like WASD, QE, and for the roll settings, I have Z and X. Select them and press Edit Axis. There you will find the keybind for whichever one you have selected. Then scroll down a little. If relative control is off, turn it on. Then the relative control sensitivity should be at its least or how you like it. This is to make slow moving shots without them looking choppy. If you want really fast shots, you can skip this part. Each and every relative control should be at its lowest except for the roll. The roll can be slightly faster since it turns at an extremely slow rate. Now, select a keybind for reset axis value. This makes it so your free camera stops moving. I recommend making each of them the same keybind because it is quicker and easier. For me, I selected B as the reset axis. Keep in mind this doesn't return you to your original position. It just stops you where you are. That right there is the depth of field. It makes it so the stuff farther in the background blurs out. The farther you go, the more it blurs. Now, there are buttons for different camera settings, but you can keybind them. There are also keybinds for speeding up the replay or slowing it down. You can also keybind the free camera to zoom in or zoom out. Now I am in free camera. The default free camera setting should be Ctrl plus F5. You can press WASD QEZX after you configure the settings. So now I will show you the difference between relative control off and relative control on. The example we will be using here is at D. As you can see, relative control off makes the camera move extremely fast, which is not ideal for creating slow moving shots. Now let's turn relative control on for A and D. Now I will go back into FreeCam. See how slow the movement now. I use this setting in most of my videos. It is extremely useful and does not disappoint. You can also continuously press Z and X to make it more dynamic and sometimes smoother. Keep in mind Z and X is the roll keybind for me. It could be a different preferred setting for you. Now this is what depth of field is. Pay close attention to the background. The keybind I chose for this is V. The HUD keybind setting is in the settings, and then common. Now to hide your HUD, the default keybind is Alt plus Z. I changed the keybind to delete for personal preferences. Now you can click this to speed and speed down the video. There are keybinds, but if you don't know how to do it, then just click those two buttons at the top. There are also different camera setting buttons on the bar you can test out. Anyways, I hope you learned something. Good luck with your channel.